Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing something super fun. I'm actually doing the Draw This Again challenge, and not only that, but I am kind of collaborating with a few other artists here on YouTube. So a bunch of us kind of decided to all do the Draw This Again challenge together and upload our videos on the same day. So go check out Hello Alice, Mira Byler, and Sophia Liu, and send them my love and tell them that I sent you, and go check out their wonderful videos. They're so inspiring, and yeah, thank you guys for doing this with me. It's so much fun, and I love watching everyone's Draw This Again challenge videos. It's awesome and inspiring. So yeah, so a little bit about this Draw This Again challenge that I'm doing. The original drawing I drew back in 2011, and I will put a picture of it up right now. As you guys can see, it's heavily inspired by anime. It kind of looks like a rainbow vomit mess, and that's really kind of just who I was at the time. I was, I think, 13 years old, and I was obsessed with anime. Like, everything was anime. I only wanted to draw anime. I wanted to be like a mangaka, and it's like, that was like my thing. I was also one of those, like, I'm so random, lol, pancake waffle, rainbows kind of kids, because I was, I was 13. That's 13-year-olds, am I right? Anyway, so this drawing is kind of really representative of who I was at the time. Then looking back on the drawing that I've made now, like 6 years later, it's interesting to see how not only my art style has changed, but just to reflect on like how I've changed as a person. So yeah, this was a really interesting Draw This Again challenge. I like to do these challenges whenever I feel kind of down in the dumps about my art, because it helps me see how much I've improved during times where I feel like I'm stagnant. So I highly suggest doing this challenge if you guys maybe are feeling down about your art, or if you feel stuck in a rut or something, because this challenge helps you see where you've improved, how much your style has evolved, and it also helps you see like what you haven't improved that much in. For example, I feel like I have not really improved my anatomy as much as I should have. That's something that I really struggle with, and I can see it more apparent looking at the two drawings side by side. I feel like everything else has improved pretty dramatically, except my anatomy. My facial anatomy has gotten a lot better, but the body is just kind of something I really still struggle with. So now seeing that, I can put more of my focus on trying to improve my body anatomy. So yeah. Some things I am happy about, though. I definitely think my overall style has improved. The first drawing is kind of more of a generic anime style that, while it was good at the time and I was happy with it at the time, I'm just really happy to see that I've evolved past that, and I've kind of found a style that's more unique and more myself. And I know a bunch of people are going to ask me about this. So before you ask me, I do have an entire video dedicated on finding your art style. But to make a long story short, basically just keep drawing and keep exposing yourself to art that you like, and just keep drawing, really. The only way you can improve your style is through time and practice. So yeah. I'm really happy with how my style is evolving, and that's another thing about style, is that it's always changing and always evolving and always shifting. So I'm definitely going to look back in another 6 years at this drawing and be like, oh wow, I've changed a lot since then. And I think that's a really cool thing about art, is that you're just always improving, even if you don't feel like you are. So another thing that I really am happy with in the new one is my coloring style. In the first drawing, everything is really flat, and I did not understand anything about color theory or value or anything like that. And while I'm still not perfect, of course, at color theory or value, I do feel like I've improved a lot, and I'm really happy with it. So yeah, that made me happy to see. This challenge was pretty hard, though, mostly because the subject matter is so difficult to work with. Looking back, I feel like I should have picked kind of an easier original drawing to reference. And that's just because in the original drawing, I feel like I had 5 different ideas crammed into one drawing. Like I have the rainbows, I have the girl with the headphones, I have her crazy colored hair, I have the stars. It's like, what is happening in this painting? So I tried the best that I could to take the elements from the original drawing and put them into the new one to make it as close as possible, while also creating an art piece that I enjoyed. And I don't think I quite got there, because I look at this painting and I can see my improvement, but overall I do not like the painting. And I think that's because the original drawing is just so, I don't want to say bad, because it's not bad. I don't look at it and think it's bad, but it's just so busy and there's so much going on that it's not a successful piece. It's not, for me at least, it's not that great to look at. Like, there's too much going on. Your eyes really can't focus on one thing. Your eyes don't have a place to rest. It's not a successful art piece in and of itself. So trying to recreate that in my new style with what I know now, my new knowledge and everything, it's just extremely, extremely hard to like this new piece just because I just don't like it. I like the character design and I liked it before I colored everything, but once I added those colors, it's just too much. I like the blue and the orange color scheme, and I like the pink and the green color scheme, but mashing those all together and then adding the headphones and then adding the star in the background, which I tried to simplify a lot, it just doesn't work. And you know, that's okay. I learned that this kind of art doesn't work for me, at least. So I did learn something. And it was fun to do regardless. I did enjoy drawing it and painting it, and it was fun to work on, but I just don't think it is a successful piece overall. So yeah, that was something. I'm not sure if that's like a good or bad thing, but yeah. Like I said, though, I do see my improvement, and I am overall happy with my art improvement and how I've progressed as an artist. I think next time I do this challenge, I will just pick a painting that is more calm, I guess, and maybe more close to the kind of art that I like now. The reason I chose this one in particular was because I was just so proud of it when I first drew it. Back in 2011, I spent so long. I actually went back on my DeviantArt page to look at what I wrote about it, and it took me 7 hours to draw that first drawing. 7 hours! I think this one took me like 3 hours, and there's like less... Anyway, but I was so proud of that first drawing. I was just like, I showed it to everyone. I was just really proud of it. And it's funny that I draw the same thing now, and just in the style that I have now, I'm disappointed in it now, if that makes sense. Like, it's just interesting to see how my tastes have changed as a person. Like, not only has my art style progressed and changed, and I've gotten better at art, but what I like and what I don't like has changed. And I guess it kind of goes without saying. I mean, it's been 6 years. I was like 13, 14-ish. I'm 21 now. Of course, I'm going to change in that period of time. But I guess I didn't realize just how much I have changed. And it's just interesting to think about, like, the person I was back then and the person I am now, and how that reflects in my art and my art style and the subject matter that I choose to draw and paint in. So yeah, it was interesting. It was a really interesting, kind of more introspective than I was expecting. I kind of just drew this and was just kind of having fun with it, but the more I was working on it and the more I thought about it, the more kind of introspective I got, and I was like, huh, it's kind of interesting. So yeah, I definitely think 13-year-old me would be happy where my art is now. I definitely think she'd be surprised that I'm not drawing anime anymore, just because that was such a huge part of my life. But overall, I think she'd be happy. I'm happy with my art improvement. I feel a bit better about my art, even though I don't like the piece overall. I do know now I'm kind of pointed in a better direction of where I should go with my art and what I should focus on. So I would say overall this challenge was successful, even though I've kind of been bagging on it the whole time. Overall, it was a successful challenge, and I'm happy I did it. It was fun. It makes for a good video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I really am glad that some other artists made their own Draw This Again challenge videos. I can't wait to go watch them. I'm super excited. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have time for. Thank you guys for watching this video and hearing me ramble about my art. All of the products will be listed in the description below. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Go check out the other artists, tell them that Monique sent you, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button to become a member of the Fairy Fam. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!